10 products I can no longer use and the workaround I found. Stay tuned. Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Sheila. Thank you so much for being here today. I truly do appreciate it. In today's video, I'm going to talk about products that I can no longer use. And the reason I can no longer use them is because of my age. Now, most of these products, well, in fact, I think all of them except one, involve the face. So before I get started into what those products are, let me first preface this by saying these products are not things that I've used for 10, 15, 20 years and they just don't work for me anymore because I didn't wear makeup. So I didn't use them when I was 40 or 50 or 60. I didn't try wearing makeup until I was 68, and that was 2 years ago. As I tried them for a few months. They really didn't look that good, and now they wouldn't look good at all. So I'm going to tell you what that is, and then share with you the workarounds I found to still get the look that I want. So let's start with the eyes. Now I'm going to talk about eyeliner. I cannot wear an eyeliner. Well, I never would know how to do a winged liner because I never wore eyeliner. But when I tried putting eyeliner on 2 years ago, it just didn't work for me. Because of my age, and I'm 70, I didn't have enough lid space and very little mobile lid showed. And so to cover that up, that precious real estate with an eyeliner, just closed my eye in even more. So I cannot wear an eyeliner, but what I do is tight line. Now by that I mean running your eyeliner, or you can use a shade of eyeshadow, like a dark shade, maybe like this dark brown down here or this kind of dark plum color, and a little brush like this, and I go right up under the eyelashes, kind of in that waterline and between the lashes, but on the underside. That gives me that base, and it makes my eyelashes look like they're thick there when they're not. They're really sparse. So it really defines my eye, and I don't have to worry about putting anything on top of my lashes. And I also don't wear anything black anymore. It's too harsh for me, and it closes my eye down even more. I'll use brown, or I'll use like a dark plum. I guess you could use navy blue or other darker colors, but black is way too harsh for me. Another thing I can no longer do is wear mascara on my lower eyelashes. Now again, I never did that anyhow. I did wear mascara on my top lashes, but not the bottom. But when I tried doing that 2 years ago, when I was trying to get into makeup, didn't work for me. It made it look too dark down under here, and as we age, we get darker around our eyes anyhow. So number one, it made it look even darker, and number two, it closed my eyes in even more. It made them look smaller. So I don't do that. Instead, again, I take a fine point brush and I'll pick a light color out of an eyeshadow palette. You can tell the ones I wear are the ones that I've hit pan on. There's two here and one here because they're light. It can be a pale pink or maybe a tan light beige color, and I will run that underneath these bottom lashes right along the lash line, and I come in about, maybe a third of the way. That keeps it light and bright down there, and it opens up my eyes. So it's a perfect solution for me. All right, let's talk about concealer. I can no longer wear concealer. When I tried 2 years ago, I did it for, I don't know, maybe 4 months, 5 months. It really didn't look good. When you looked in the mirror or up close, it was all settled in all my lines, my horizontal lines and my vertical lines, wrinkles. You can't put concealer. I couldn't put it out here like many people do, because some people were dark right in here because of my deep crow's feet. It would just lay in there and it looked awful. So I quit. I just thought, no, this isn't for me, not at this age. So instead I went to the Garnier Anti-Dark Circle Roller Ball, which I've talked about many times on this channel. This is so light and creamy. It's got the roller ball, and I just put it right here where we get dark right here in the corners. I put it on both sides, and then I just tap it in right here with my fingers. I don't go all up under here or anything like that. But I could with this because it does not settle in anything. And you can reapply this several times a day. It won't get cakey, it still won't settle in lines. And believe me, I have lines. So this is enough to at least take away some of that darkness in here, brighten it up a little bit. It's the perfect solution for me. So that was a great workaround. Another product I cannot use is on my upper eyelids, and that's colored eyeshadow. Now I can wear a faint, like a pale pink or a beige color, again, like maybe one of these real light ones, which is what I usually do, is pick something from up here and put it right across here on my upper lids. But I cannot wear a color of any kind on my mobile lid. So on my mobile lid, up to the natural crease, I wear white or a cream color. Just something very light, like this one. As you can see, I've definitely hit pan because that's the one I use. And I just take a small brush, or you can use your finger, and I just put it along the lashes on that mobile eyelid, because the white opens my eyes up and makes them look bright. Anything dark is going to close them down, and I don't need that at my age. So I found a good workaround, and actually it's a better look. The next thing I'm going to talk about is exfoliating. Now, I love to exfoliate. I believe in it. I believe you have to get those dead skin cells off. Your skin can become very dull looking if you don't exfoliate. So I exfoliate a few times a week, but I can no longer use physical exfoliants. And by that, I mean those ones that have those little beads in it. Little, feels like grains of sand or grains of sugar or something. I can't do that because my skin is thin. As it ages, it gets thinner, and I can get little micro tears in my skin, and I don't want that. So I just use chemical exfoliants like lactic acid or glycolic acid, and that does the same job. In fact, I think it does a better job. Takes off the dead skin cells, brightens up my face, and it works perfect. The next product that I can no longer wear is powdered blush. just can't do it. I have some, and they're so pretty. I love blush, and I love the different shades of pink and peach that I have, but I can't wear them anymore because of the texture. When we were younger, we could put blush on more in this area, or the apples of our cheek. As we age, can't do it. Your apples, if you smile and put blush on your apples, when you don't smile anymore, the apples are down here, and it's not a good look. So the way to combat that and get a more lifted look is to wear your blush higher, which I do. I wear up on the cheekbone, up in this area, and I start just kind of almost to the middle of the eye, and I come up and back, like up to the temple. The problem is, in this area, what do we have? Texture, fine lines, and wrinkles, and crow's feet. And so that powdered blush is going to emphasize those lines and that texture, and that doesn't look good. So I can no longer wear powdered blush. However, my workaround is, and I love it, is I can wear cream or liquid blush, and it's beautiful. You can get any color you want, different shades of pinks and peaches or whatever you like, and it goes on so smooth, and it shows no texture, no lines, no nothing. It gives such a youthful appearance. The next thing I want to talk about is highlight. I cannot wear highlighter. I can't wear the powdered kind, or the cream kind, or the liquid kind, because all of them highlight the texture. We wear highlight up high, like on the top of our cheekbones, up through here, and there's too much texture at my age. I can't do it anymore. But what I can do, and you know I do, is my good old Vaseline balm stick. This is my highlighter, and I can highlight just like anybody else, and I have no texture issues, no texture showing through, plus it's very moisturizing to my skin, and I get a fantastic glow. Just put my finger in there, tap it along wherever you're going to highlight. I'll do both sides so that I'm even, and I hope you can see this, that it really does highlight. And sometimes I'll tap a little in the middle of each cheek. I can do it on my nose, and I get that highlighted glow look with no texture, and it is wonderful. I love it. And the last product that I can no longer use doesn't go on the face, but it's perfume. I have not been able to wear perfume for about 7 years now. I used to wear it. I wore it for 40 years. Didn't matter who it was made by, what the scent was, no problems. About 7 years ago, I started noticing no matter what scent I tried or what brand, I would get so stuffy, my eyes would water, I would sneeze, my head would fill up. I couldn't do it. Everything changed. Now, my mother's always told me that every 7 years, our skin, our nails, our hair, things like that, change every 7 years. I don't know if she just made that up or if there's any truth to it. And I don't know why that is. It might be our body chemistry. I have no idea. But I know that happened to me. And who knows, maybe once the 7 years are up, mine will change back and I'll be able to wear perfume again. But since I can't now, and I still want to smell really nice, I have to use a roller ball. Now I showed this in my Amazon Faves video from just a few videos ago. This is a roller ball and it has essential oil in it. It comes in different scents. I have vanilla, I have white ginger, you can get gardenia, different scents. But this is mild, but yet it smells wonderful and sticks with me all day. And I just put a swipe here and a swipe here and on my wrist. And it does not bother me at all. Well, those are some of the products I can no longer use. However, with the workarounds I have found, I can get the look that I want without having to go through products that don't do me any favors at all. And I'm completely happy with it. And I'm sure there are more products that I can no longer use. These are just the ones that came to my mind when I decided to do this video. So I hope you enjoyed this. Do you have any products that you used to be able to use or wear on your face and now you can't? It just doesn't work for you anymore? If so, leave it in the comments section. I'd be curious to know. I might learn something from you all. Well, now I'm going to leave you with an inside beauty tip. My inside beauty tip is on happiness. Sometimes it's hard to describe happiness, and it's even harder to achieve it because things get in the way. We feel that things get in the way. Maybe we think we'll be happy once we get that house paid off, or once we get that car we want. Maybe then we'll be happy. Or we know we'll be happy once we don't have to deal with teenage kids anymore. Or when we retire. Or when we get to take that lovely vacation that we're dreaming of. Then we'll be happy. Well, to me, there's no better time to be happy than right now. This is our life. This is what we have. And there's always going to be something that gets in the way. Well, those obstacles, that's our life. That's what it is. It's our life. So to me, there is no way to be happy. There's no way to happiness. Happiness is the way. Time waits for no one. And we need to enjoy every moment. And we'll enjoy it even more when we share those moments with someone else. To me, happiness is a journey. It's not a destination. You have to decide to be happy every day throughout all your circumstances. It's a decision, or else you'll never be happy because there's always something. There will always be an obstacle. And when you remove one obstacle, there will be another and another and another. So I guess what I'm saying is, don't let those obstacles hold you back or keep you from being happy. Happy is the way to happiness, in my opinion. I hope you enjoy your journey as much as I'm enjoying mine. And I thank you so much for being here today. I truly do appreciate it. Well, until we meet again, this is the old girl signing out. See ya!